Don't look at me. Don't look at me. I don't want you guys to look at me, man. I cut my client. I cut my client. Most people wouldn't even show anything like this. Most people wouldn't even go there. Most people wouldn't even, you know what I mean? They would hide it. You know what I mean? But me, I'm not afraid to show you that I cut my client. It is what it is. You know what I mean? Win some, you lose some. You know what I mean? I was gonna even say, if you like this video, make sure you know, I was gonna go into that whole spiel, but it's just one of those things where it's like, y'all just, you know what I mean? I don't know on this one. Alright, you guys, so first things first, what you want to do is pick the hair out and brush the hair down on the sides before you actually start cutting. You want to make sure everything is neat. That way your blend or the haircut in general will come out neat. So my client wanted a high taper, and to start off this high taper, I'm going to be using my Andis cordless T outliner, and I'm going to set in my bald line. Now, when you're doing a high taper, usually a high taper means no hooks, no C-cups, so I'm just creating a bald line, turning that blade around, making sure I go up a little bit more, that way it won't be such a harsh guideline. With the lever open using my Oster's fast feeds, I'm going up about 1 inch, and I'm going to make sure that I keep that width consistent. Same thing on this step, using my 1 guard open, I'm going to go up about 1 inch and make sure I keep it consistent all the way up. Next step is to start blending down. I'm going to be using my 0 guard closed, and in a flick out motion, I'm going to flick out that middle line. Now keep in mind that you want to start below the line and flick to the line. If you flick to the line and flick out, then you're kind of bringing that fade up, and you're not just attacking the middle line, you're kind of, you know, bringing it up, as I said. So you make sure that you start below the line and flick to the line. Last step is with the lever closed in a flick out motion, flick out that bottom line. Again, same method, flick below the line to the line. So I showed you guys the steps on the other side. No need to show you the full steps on. It's basically the same exact step. So I'm gonna speed this side up. When it comes to the back, I usually set the same exact guidelines. but set it a tad bit wider. Right now, I'm just setting in my bald line. After setting in that guideline, I'm just clearing out the rest of the bulk. With the lever open, I'm going up about 1.25 inches. Same thing with the one guard open, going up about 1.25 inches, making sure I'm consistent. Now here's something that I didn't do on the sides. I used my 2 guard open, just clearing out that bulk at the top area. I didn't do that on the sides because, I just kind of basically freehand the rest of it. So I didn't need to use that 2 guard like I need to use it in this back. So that's some of the differences that you guys will notice as you cut hair. Sometimes you won't need to use the 2 guard, sometimes you will. In this case, I'm using the 2 guard. So now I'm going to put back on the 1 guard open and just clean up that area between the 1 and the 2. Now with the 0 guard close and the flick out motion, flick out that middle line, start below the line, flick to the line. So sometimes the 0 guard close won't get out everything. So right now I'm going back with my lever open, using my corners just to knock out some bulk. With the lever closed in a flick out motion, flick out that bottom line. So now I'm going to shape the afro by using my balding clippers. I converted my wall magic clips into some balding clippers. So right now I'm just going over the hair, knocking off all the frizz that's on top. A great way to shape is to start from the bottom and shape it to the top. So to anybody out there that doesn't know how to use the curl sponge, the best way to use it is to do small circular motions, and to know that it isn't gonna come with you just, doing it a couple of times. This is something that you have to repeat over and over and over again. Sometimes you have to do it for a good 2 to 3 minutes to actually get it to curl. So remember that it takes time for the hair to actually curl. Just make sure you go in small circular motions. YouTube, this is the cut, and if you like it, make sure you give it a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button. Make sure you guys follow me on Instagram and Snapchat. My Snapchat is Jeezy360 and my Instagram is 360Jeezy. If you like the beat, make sure you check out the links in the description below. HustleDreamProduction, his YouTube channel, check him out. Also, if you like any tools that you've seen in this video, make sure you check out the links in the description below as well. Otherwise, it's your boy 360Jeezy, and I'm out of here. Shit.